Hey, what's up guys? It's Josh here, bringing another server review. So far, this has been our third one. This one is of MinePlex, another very popular server. It rivals Hypixel in a lot of ways, and we'll discuss more of that within the server review. But it's a great server. I believe some of the owners of it, I believe CaptainSparklez is one of the owners, and there's a few other guys who are owners of it. I'm not as active on this server. We'll discuss that a little bit more, my experiences with it, but it's a good server. A lot of people play on it. Right now, there's not that many people on it. I think there's about 7,500, but generally a good amount of people play it on average. But anyways, so the IP for this server is, there's actually two IPs, as you can see. So there's us.mineplex.com, and there's also eu.mineplex.com. Now this is really interesting because it gives European players a better chance to have a good ping, have a good connection by giving it a European port. So it's really, really cool that MinePlex did that, so that not only is there a US port, but there's also a port for Europeans. So I think that's cool. It's a minigame server. As you can tell in this lobby, there's a lot of minigames going on, which is really, really cool. Now, my experience with this server is, I'm honestly, it's lacking compared to a lot of people who play MinePlex. I don't play very often. I play maybe once a week. I'll hop on, play a few games. I generally don't stream MinePlex, and we'll get into more about why and whatnot with that. But I have played a good amount with Elijah. Elijah and I will play. Let's see, is it over here? I believe it's. Where's this game? It's like it's my favorite game. It's so very, very fun. Let's see, where's it at? I think it's back here. Yes, it is. There it is. This is my favorite game. Draw My Thing. It's so fun. It's similar to, I believe, Pictionary would be the equivalent to the game. Basically, someone draws something, and then you have to guess what it is. Elijah and I would always play on it and be like, it's penis, or it's boner, or something, and just be like super inappropriate with it, while still trying to have fun and guessing it. So we kind of had fun just messing around with Draw My Thing. Also, their survival games are really, really good, and we'll get into that a little bit later. Now, the bad times for this is it's really hard to get into parties. Even with Elijah and I talking about it over Skype, it's hard to like get into the same lobby. Now, the cool thing is you can do this. You can do /server, and then no. So if I click my profile right here, and then do MinePlex player server, and then do click over here. Well, it's great because I can create my own server, except, oh, it requires permission rank legend. Now you say, oh, well, Josh, that's not too bad. It's just a legend rank, right? Legend rank right now is $67. $67 to have my own server. When it's free on Hypixel. So that to me is kind of, it's definitely a drawback, but we'll get into kind of more of that later. Now the list of worlds. I have a slide there, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to show this slide because you can just see the worlds and games from here. So you got Sheep Quest, Micro Battle, Snake, Death Tag, Super Paintball, One in the Quiver, Bomb Lobbies, Mixed Arcade, Evolution, Dragons Escape, Turf War, Runner, Super Spleef, Sneak Action. I mean, they have a lot of minigames. They have Wizards, Survival Games, Sky Wars, The Bridges. I believe this last one is Ultra Hardcore. Then they got Castle Siege, Block Hunt, Draw My Thing, Super Smash Bombs, Master Builders, Masturbators, Mind Strike. And then over here they got Dominate, and then they got Team Deathmatch. So they have a lot of minigames. I believe they do have more minigames than Hypixel. Don't quote me on that. No. Hypixel might have more. I don't know. They have a lot of minigames, a lot of different minigames, which are really, really cool. I do really like their minigames on this server. They can be a little buggy, but every server has a little bit of bugs in their minigames. Generally, MinePlex does a great job with their minigames. Now, the average amount of players on this server, it's fairly similar to Hypixel. It's generally a little bit less, on average, at least what I see. For example, earlier, there was about 30,000 people on Hypixel, and MinePlex was down. So, MinePlex only had like 15,000, 10,000 because they're down, but then when MinePlex went back up, then they brought it back to about 20,000, and then Hypixel actually dropped down to about 22,000, 23,000. So as you could tell, about like, I don't know, probably 5, 6, 7,000 people left Hypixel to come to MinePlex. So they share a lot of the same players. I know a lot of people that come in and I'll play Hypixel and they'll be like, hey, can we play MinePlex? and we played MinePlex for a little bit. Hey, can we play Hypixel? So it definitely seems like MinePlex and Hypixel are the top 2 servers. Going back and forth on the kind of, which people prefer more. Right now, it seems to be an even split for a lot of people. So you can see, how many people have on. Very similar to Hypixel. Generally, a little bit less, but very, very similar. The wait times, it's very similar to Hypixel as well. It's super, super short. I mean, it's generally don't get any wait times at all, except for, same with Hypixel, like the very big games. Now, what this server does right, there's a good amount of things what it does right. I mean, it is an absolute beautiful minigame server, just like Hypixel, just like CubeCraft, just like other minigame servers. It does minigames very well, and it makes sense that it does well. I mean, generally there's about, I'd say average 18,000 people playing on one server, so obviously it's doing something right, and you do have that ability to create private servers, which is really cool. I was playing with CJB Minecraft earlier today, who's a fellow streamer on Twitch, and he has a private server, so it's very fun to have about 20-25 people in there just playing with only us. No one else gets to play with us, only us. Now the problem is, in order to create that server, it's a $67 rank right now, and that's on sale. I think it has been over 100 in the past. I mean, that's tough, and so that's kind of where we transition into like the plot problems. The party system on this is just terrible for me. It's never worked. Even with Skyping my friend Elijah, it's still hard to get into games, which is quite frustrating. The private servers, like I said, they're great if you can afford that, but that's 2.5 times the price of Minecraft. I mean, is that worth it to play on your own server in Minecraft? I mean, Minecraft costs $26.95, and the rank is 2.5 times that. It's like, it's crazy. It shouldn't cost that much. They could sell that to you for $15, and that would make sense. $67 on sale? How? Like, that doesn't even make sense. It's like, it's just, to me, that's honestly just terrible. And it seems like they almost make their party system bad in order for you to need to buy their private servers if you want to play with your friends. Because Hypixel, I don't need to buy a private server. Their party system is good. I don't need to buy a private server. I can play with everyone almost all the time. I can play with everyone. Even if I have parties of 18 people, I can get into games. Sure, are there other people in those games? Yeah. But it's free. It's not $67 on sale. Like, it's so expensive. It's so expensive. Like, I could probably sell myself into slavery for less than that, It's crazy. That, to me, that's absurd. Now, if you do have the money, go for it. Go for it. If you want to go for it, go for it. It's just, just not for me. Not for me. So that's a big problem with the server. Now, even with that problem, it's still an amazing server. It's still a great server. It's just hard to play with your friends. It's not impossible, it's hard. So because of that, I'd give it a 4 out of 5 on the rating. Now, you might say, well, Josh, it seems like you really don't like this server. No, I love MinePlex. I really, really do. I don't play it very often, but I love some of their minigames. Dragon Escape, that is an amazing game. It's parkour running away from a dragon. Like, that's fun. It's enjoyable. Do I wish they had better party systems? Yes. But do their games really make up for it? Abso-fudgin-lutely. Abso-fudgin-lutely. They got some good games on the server. Like 18,000 people on average. I would check it out if you haven't already. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what server you want to see next. MinePlex is a beautiful server. I might talk down about it in stream and, on my chat or whatnot, but it really does a lot of things right. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I really encourage you to check out this server if you haven't already. I'm sure you have because it is insanely popular. But let me know if you have any other servers that you might want to see me review. If you have your own server that's like a private server, say you have a smaller server that I might not know of, you can always tell me the IP in chat. I'll check it out. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you'd like this video. If you didn't like this video, dislike. If you're a big MinePlex fan and you felt like I insulted MinePlex, I'm sorry. I really do like MinePlex. They just have some flaws that personally bug me just a little bit too much. But keep being you, ladies and gentlemen. Keep being you.